Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I'm a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. All right, now Leo, your person, I didn't get any messages on you for real other than you got to make a decision, Leo. Yes, the time has come. It's no more sitting on it and contemplating like, you know what? I'm going to let this ride out for a little. We're not letting nothing ride out here, Leo. I feel like you're being asked to be in your King of Swords. Male or female does not matter, but you're being asked to be direct, blunt, forthcoming, and without using the heart. This is giving mind over matter, head over heart. Okay, so I feel like there's something that you got to do. All right, now I feel like with your person, they're in distress because in their mind, the first card we pulled was their energy toward you. This is from my extended deck. They're still around. So something about this person having some sort of qualm with you, some sort of issue with you, they feel like you have some sort of issues or some sort of tendencies that they don't really like. Okay, now it could be in the way you argue, the way that you express yourself to them, what you said, maybe something I heard demanded. Okay, so we putting our foot down around here. Some of you guys have already stepped into that King of Swords. But it's like your person, you woke them up from whatever good dream that they were having. They thought that they had you in a certain way with this illusion card here, but they don't. And I feel like they've recently understood that. They recently uncovered that and you helped them. Okay, and so that could be the way that you've been acting with them, the way that you've been treating them here, Leo. Definitely because I got that difference in your attitude, especially in your last reading. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. Because I feel like something that you're doing with your person, they're not feeling it. They are not feeling it. And you're not feeling them either. You know, with the moon card, I feel like there's a lot about this person that you still feel like you don't know. I feel like you get in your head about it. You think heavily like, okay, well, if 1 + 1 = 2, then why on X date and this, that? Like you're really trying to see how this adds up. And it's not. Okay, the math is not mathing. I repeat, the math is not mathing. All right, yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse. And now I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put that right back in the deck, but I am going to speak on it. All right, so for some of you guys, this person could be attached. They could even be married or talking about getting a divorce. That's only for some of you guys. If you know that's damn well not your case, you know that's not your person, throw it away. All right, but let's get your energy. Some of you guys, you're the married one, Leo. Okay, but let's get into it. What is Leo's overall energy toward this person at this time? Your person is fed up. Leo, okay, we got Queen of Pentacles, but we got also at the bottom of this deck, Mad AF, and I'm still hurt. Okay, so I definitely am getting the energy where they're hurt about a situation. And we pulled that, I believe, in your other extended from the other day. All right, so I feel like they're just angry. Very, very angry. But with the Queen of Pentacles for your energy right now toward them, I feel like you're trying to be very diplomatic here. Right? You're not trying to lead with your heart. You don't necessarily want to be super cold. You're trying to look at the facts, right? You still have that nurturing energy to you here, Leo. You still have that 9 of Cups. You still like, you know what? No one's going to steal my joy. No one's going to take my contentedness, okay, away from me. I've gone through enough in my life. I've gone through enough heartbreak, enough hurt, enough separation, enough grief. I'm not going to allow anybody to have me come out of my bag at all. So I feel like, Leo, this is you like attempting, and not even attempting. Let me take that back. This is you operating from a place of groundedness. And I feel like it's working for you right now. And I feel like because it's working, you're going to keep doing it. And I feel like that's why your person is like, pissed off with you. All right, give me more on your energy toward this situation. I feel like you're very focused on work right now. You have lots of endeavors. Some of you guys are in a higher position at your job, or you're due for some sort of promotion. So congratulations. All right, very recent. Give me more here. Give me more here for my Leo. Give me more here for my Leo. Okay, the Tower. Now, all right, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpion, or Scorpio season is very significant to this union with you and this person. All right, but I feel like there's a Tower that happened, and it happened recently. Leo, I feel like you chose to ignore it, or you chose to say, listen, let it go on and tumble down now, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let it happen. I feel like you didn't try to intervene. I feel like you didn't try to stop it. I feel like you thought about it for a while. You maybe knew it was coming. I feel like, Leo, also something happened and somebody asked you if you knew. You're like, nah, I didn't know nothing about that. But you knew it. Like you knew it was going on in the background. Some sort of Tower moment was going on. What is this? What is this Tower moment? Oh, the Emperor. Oh. Okay, so I'm getting a couple energies with this. The Tower moment could be when you realize, like, damn, I do still see potential in this person. Others of you guys, this tower could have been when you realize that this person was actually attached to someone else and you chose to kind of ignore it and just kind of allow the connection to not move forward, right? But you also didn't necessarily leave. So it's funny how in the beginning I got a very no nonsense energy that you need to step into. Not necessarily that you're in. Okay, I don't feel like you're being overly loving, and I don't feel like you're being overly analytical. I feel like you're finding some sort of middle ground that appeases where you're at and how you feel about this person too. Okay, but again, if that's not your storyline, don't take that. But all this marriage energy or higher commitment keeps popping up for a particular set of Leos. Okay, but I'm also getting, if that's not your situation, I feel like something with someone very stable or that you thought was going to be a very stable counterpart just kind of didn't work. All right, it was blowing up and you're like, well, I knew that would happen. I saw that coming from far. And you planned for, not that you planned for it here, Leo. I just feel like there's an energy where you're like, I knew it was going to happen. So that's why I'm focused like this. That's why I'm not tripping so much. Give me more on Leo's energy. Okay, yeah. And I feel like you do a good job at keeping a brave face, but you have your moments. Right, with this Nine of Swords. Because you really did see something in this person. You really were fond of this person. At least at some point here, Leo. You were very fond of them at some point. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Let me get a truth card. Why is the Nine of Swords for how my Leo is feeling in this situation? Okay. Give me one more. I wasn't expecting that. All right. So we pulled Temptation. You guys know already. I got to cover it up a little bit. But I feel like you have certain urges, certain need that you like this person to satisfy, but you trying to disconnect from them or, trying not to focus on them. So you're like, no. But then it's like the other part of your mind is like, you feel this energy of wanting to be fully committed to them, like fully committed. There's a heavy energy of commitment, higher commitment here. I feel like maybe you guys were that, or you guys were talking about that and it all kind of fell apart. You're like, man, like we were so great, or it could have been so good. You think about when you guys were together or when you guys were committed, or at least in a more committal energy. And I feel like that saddens you, Leo. Like when you really think about it, it does sadden you. Okay, let me get your person's energy because they seem to be like... I don't know. They just seem to be like upset with what they thought it was going to be and then versus like what it is. Okay. Wow. We pulled the Queen of Pentacles in the same position. Okay. Bottom deck, Page of Cups. So with their energy toward you being the Queen of Pentacles, they acknowledge it. It's like, okay, Leo, I got you. I see what you're doing. You're playing like, it's like you're kind of riding the fence right now here, Leo. You're not quite making I'll say this, you're not making the decision they want you to make. You're not doing it how they want you to do it. And they completely get it. I feel like you may, like, I also just got, they could have asked you something, or that could be coming in. This could be very specific, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And Leo, you keep saying the same shit, but in a different way. And your person is getting flustered with that. They're getting super duper flustered with that energy from you. It's like, okay, well, my answer like you're basically saying like my answer hasn't changed. I still feel the same. It's still the same thing over here with me. Okay, give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo. Oh my gosh, another one of the same cards. Okay, Spirit is not playing today. You pulled the Nine of Swords, they pulled the Nine of Swords. So your person is stressed. Okay, feeling grief, feeling very frustrated about the situation. But I don't think they're allowing themselves to be, they're allowing themselves to express that. Okay, because again, they're upset with you because of certain things that you said, certain things about whatever conversations you guys had, whatever you told them, and you're not doing. It's like the Leo kind of catfished me in a way, right? Not, the whole catfish, you look different than I thought. Maybe it is, all right? But definitely not getting that energy. I'm getting more so with how you told them you'd continuously show up. And it's like you're not doing that. And it's funny because you feel like you are. You're like, this always been me. I've always been this way. What are you talking about? I've been this way at dusk, dawn. Okay, I've been this way in the summer and in the winter. I've always been this way. So what do you mean I'm acting different? Because I'm not. And it looks like you're really not, but they don't know how to handle. So why does your person feel like that? There's also this tower moment that took place, and they felt like that would uproot something, or that would make you show up in some way differently, but it hasn't. It hasn't moved you. Okay, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like, no, we got 999 here, so that could be significant. But I also feel like something is about to come to a head. Something is about to be exposed to where a decision must be made. You guys have definitely expired this limbo period between you two, right? But with the 9 of Cups, I feel like when they think about higher commitment with you, they get excited, or they're like, yeah, that would be a great idea, or me and the Leo should really go after that. But it's like, what they also think is like, well, we had a chance for that, or I thought this tower moment would allow us to get closer. Whatever this thing is here, Leo, that you've ignored, or that you're not really giving much credit or paying attention to, they felt like that thing was supposed to rally you up enough to want to be more committal, or to be more like how you used to be. And in your mind, you're like, what is this all I used to be talk? I've been the same person. Leo, I don't understand. This person feels like you changed so much. Maybe you dress a little bit differently than when you first met them. Okay, maybe some of you guys moved into a new house. Somebody just got new living room furniture, perhaps some new bedroom furniture. Let me know down below. But it's like, my furniture didn't change me, damn it. Okay, this head wrap I got on didn't change me, or this new wardrobe, or me trying to elevate, that didn't change me. I've been this. What is all this? Why does this person feel like this? Because I'm not understanding this, spirit. Let me know if I'm connecting to this. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. All right. So yeah, remember I just said somebody got all new living room furniture? Yeah. All right, Leo, I am not mad at it. It's giving Airbnb vibes. Okay, like I got all the amenities that you need. Like I'm talking tea sets, blenders, chandeliers, all that. I love it. Let me know. But for many of you guys, for why this person feels like you've changed so much, or there's something different about you, is because they're different. They're the ones who are hurting. Their feelings have changed. And I feel like their feelings have grown, and that's why they're mad. Because remember, we pull I'm still hurt and mad AF. So they're the ones who have to reconcile their own feelings. Like they expect you to fix it, that they hurt at this time, or that you're kind of rejecting them, ignoring them. Maybe you never did this to them, and they feel like you're committing some sort of heinous crime because you're not so available to them. That's all it looks like. I don't feel like, Leo, you're doing anything particularly savage or something like, but they feel like you are. Okay, let me pull a truth. I don't even know where to go with this. What is this 9 of Swords? And I want to say too, you guys could really be mirroring each other at this time. Anytime I get all this, anytime I get all these matching cards from when I pull you and your person, because you literally have 2 matching cards, and I didn't pull many cards for you guys in your spread today. It's letting me know that there's a lot of matching energy going on here. Okay, so there could be a little undertone of like, oh, I'm not going to do any more than you do, and vice versa. But for the 9 of Swords, when we clarified it, we have non-committal. So that's what they think, okay? That's what they think about when they're upset. They feel like there's an energy with you here, Leo, where they may not be able to get you back into that committal space. They could have hyped it up and talked to you one time or a few times about stability and having that with one another. But as time progressed, it's like, that didn't happen. And because you're no longer pushing for it, or you're no longer like really present for it, they're like, what happened here? Are they upset because I've been non-committal? But then your person wants to be mad as hell because you're acting in accordance to how they're treating you. Your person is a bit much. Okay, let me get more. What does this person truly want with my Leo? What do they want with my Leo? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. They want something, okay? They want something stable. They want something secure. But I feel like they're going very slowly. They're going at their own pace. They're not going to move any faster or slower. And Leo's like, that's fine. Because best believe I know how to keep it pushing. I know how to walk away. Because that's what your energy is giving, Leo. What is this? Yeah. Leo said, you know what? I can speed that from a light walk to a to a vigorous jog. Okay, you know how to leave this person. You do. It might hurt sometimes, but you go from walking to running. Especially when you get any wind of this person going slow or not really listening and honoring your requests, you're like, oh yeah, nah, I'm out of here. And I feel like that's what had your person in this state of despair, because they don't really know what to do with that energy. Some of you guys also could have lived with this person and you made that house a home. I'm talking about, you really made that house a home, Leo. That house is empty without you. Okay. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo at this time. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo at this time. Okay. Now, excuse me, Leo. Now, what they remember is that they like controlling the situation, and that's the problem. They don't have control over the situation anymore. It's like, Leo, why are you acting differently? I'm not. Leo, why aren't you loving me anymore? I don't. Leo, why aren't you available to me? Because I'm available to someone else. Next. So I feel like there's an energy with you where they just can't quite read you, and I feel like that's very stressful for them. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the nonverbal I love you. And it's nonverbal for a reason. They don't say it. They don't really show it, but they feel it. Okay. But nonetheless, they want to control the situation and control their feelings. So I'm going to uncover these cards in the extended here, Leo. I want to get your person's next actions, how they're truly feeling toward you, but do not have the courage to say, as well as likely outcomes. So if you are interested, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute, Leo.